Hi, I'm Jessica Bolton, and this is the Daily Mirror's Jess Saying Live. It's just a couple of weeks now till Christmas, so I'm going to don some nice Christmas headgear, and I am joined today by the new king of Christmas himself. Of course, it's Ladbaby and Ladbaby Mum. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for joining me this morning because there's been a very exciting announcement you have today, isn't there? Can you tell us?
There is indeed. We have finally announced that we are coming back with another Christmas song this year, trying to raise even more money for the Trussell Trust with the power of sausage rolls.
I love it. Who knew sausage rolls could do so much good for the world?
Me, I knew. I've been saying this for years. I knew.
And you've been keeping this secret for so long, but can you tell us who else you're working with on this song for those who might not have seen yet?
For anyone that hasn't seen the announcement, we are doing a song this year featuring Ed Sheeran and Sir Elton John. Insane. True pop royalty coming over to the sausage roll side of life.
I love it. Now, obviously, how did this come about? Because Elton and Ed, as we know, have got their song out now, Merry Christmas, which had the great video taking off some of the past Christmas videos from past times. But then they've pulled a complete surprise by doing this with you, which is going to come out on the 17th, but it's available to pre-order now. I'll get that in now. But how did that come about, that they've decided to sort of basically knock themselves off the top if you get there?
Yeah, so obviously last Christmas, Ed messaged me and Rox to say congratulations on being Christmas #1 last year. He thought it was amazing what we was doing for the charity, and that he hopes that we did it every year. And so about 6 months ago, we was having a conversation with the charity, the Trussell Trust, and who support a network of food banks here in the UK, and was talking to them about, the fact that the situation in the UK isn't getting any better. In fact, it's getting worse with a lot of the cuts to living at the moment, and people having to make some terrible decisions between heating their house or eating. And so we approached Ed, and I said, was there a chance that he would consider doing a sausage roll song with us? And he replied, didn't he? He replied on Instagram. And
Mark messaged him and just said, I would never forgive myself if I didn't ask you, Ed.
Yeah, I said I'd never forgive myself. I said together we can raise a lot of money. We can change a lot of people's lives in the UK. Would you be up for it? And he replied straight away, and he said, I'm doing a song with Elton, but do you want to get involved and we'll do something all together and surprise the world? So that's what we did.
That's what you've done, and it's brilliant. Now, what's it? Because obviously it's a parody of their song they've just done. So what's it like rewriting Ed Sheeran and Elton John's lyrics?
I mean, there's a bit of pressure. Tiny bit of pressure with, two of the biggest musicians that have ever lived.
Brought it down into the Ladbaby world, and we can honestly say there is so much sausage rollness in there. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we made it as silly as possible. We tried to get as many sausage roll references in as we could, and it's just feel good, and it's just a laugh all the way.
Yeah, it's just a feel-good family classic. We've not changed who we are, and they have totally been amazing and come on board, and they've sung every lyric that we made them.
So brilliant. Did you have that bit of I've got to show them the lyrics now, what are they gonna say? Or were they just right, okay, I've got a few more puns for you, won't we add this?
You know what? They sent us the lyrics to their song, and that we wrote it for about maybe a month, and we had I think about 80% of the song sorted, and we arranged to go and meet with Ed, and it was really nervous. I've got to present my lyrics to one of the, songwriters that have ever lived. And I've got to present my lyrics me and Rox have made at home. But he loved it. He totally came along. He thought they were absolutely fantastic. He tweets the odd little line here and there.
He made some lines really great. And it was just a very surreal moment where our music was playing and the song, and we gave him the lyrics, and he just started, and Ed just he started singing it, and we were just like,
that's a tune singing about sausage roll.
And it sounded so good, and we were all laughing, and it was a very nice moment in time, but crazy.
I mean, there was a moment when we met him, and we'd sort of talk through the lyrics, and he went, "Oh, should we sing it through?" And I went, and he just looked at me, and he went, "Should we sing it through?" And I went, "What, you want me to sing with you now?" without auto-tune. You want this to be real? And he's like, yeah, sing it through. And I was like,
let me. I haven't done my vocal warm-ups. You should have said.
Yeah. What I actually said was, I'm sorry, Ed. My voice is built for a football terrace, but I'm up for it if you are. So he went, yeah, come on. It was great, and we sung it along together. So no, it was lovely. So we did all that, and then we arranged 2 shoots to go and shoot with Ed and Elton on to go and do the music video. So
it was a 2-day thing, and
it was incredible.
You did a day with each of them, didn't you, to go along? Because I know you said that you were careful with Elton because you didn't want too many people around with the COVID restrictions and stuff.
Totally. We wanted to do it over 2 days to make sure that there was, there wasn't too many people in one studio at the time. So it was me, Rox, and Elton on one day, and me, Rox, and Ed on another. But it's lovely. It's come together, and they were both so lovely. Got involved, got dressed up, sung about sausage rolls, and it's exciting. Look at that artwork. Look at that.
It's just brilliant. I mean, what a thing to have. Did you eat some sausage rolls when you were down there doing the shoot? Was Elton tucking into a few?
Oh, you'll have to wait to the music video, but all I'm saying is sausage rolls were consumed. Okay.
Oh, brilliant. Glad to see that they're both in the mood. Now, obviously, being careful with the shoot is good because you wouldn't want to kill off Sir Elton for Christmas. I feel that would be a downer if you were responsible for that. But it's so good because you're doing this for the Trussell Trust again, which is going to be the 4th year in a row that you've raised money for them. And some latest statistics say it's 14 million people in poverty, 4.5 million children. I mean, we have like 69 million people in the UK, so that's a big proportion. It is. I know it's very important to both of them as well. Can you see an end to this problem, and why is it so important to you to do this every Christmas? Can you?
I feel like there has to be an end. There has to be a point where things change and it gets better. And we've just got
food banks should be shut. They shouldn't be. It's really weird when you go to a food bank. You should think this shouldn't exist. It has to exist, and we'll always work for it to exist. But you're working to a point where you want to close it down because you don't want anyone living off them.
Yeah, we want to close them down. That's ultimately the goal. We want to close down the charity. We want it where there isn't a need for them in the UK. But the problem is there is, and it's getting worse. There's a food bank we was in recently that said they're going to be, just one food bank itself is going to be handing out 200 parcels a day over Christmas.
And that was 2 women just volunteering.
And that's just one food bank in the whole of the UK.
I think it's over 7,000 a day that will be going out in the UK. And we've met some of the people who have, had to use food banks, and people that have got through and used them and now have gone on to, really inspiring stories. And you meet these people, and I think there's a real stigma to food banks. But in reality, like, I've met nurses living on food bank. I've met window cleaners that have hurt themselves, or people that just have a family and can't, after all their bills and stuff, they can't feed their kids or heat their house. Like, this isn't something that's just, everyone's a kind of prejudice against it. There are people who are working 3 or 4 jobs who have a family and cannot heat or feed their family.
I think what we try and do at Christmas is we try and have as much fun as possible, but for an amazing cause. And I think one part of it is that we try and raise as much money as we can. That's obviously the aim of the song. We try and raise as much money. But then the second part is that awareness building opportunity. We want as many people as we can to be aware of the Trussell Trust, and to when they go shopping in a supermarket and they see them baskets behind the checkouts, they know what them baskets are for, and they know where them baskets are going. That when you put food into them, they're going to help your local community. So no, it's a very important cause, but we try and do it with a smile and try and make people laugh as well.
Exactly, which is just what you want. And I know we're saying about, yes, you can pre-order the single now, and I think we've put the link for people on there to comment. Now, if in the comments, sorry, we've put the link in the comments. If you get to #1 with this, you'll have had 4 consecutive Christmas #1s, which beats the Beatles and the Spice Girls record. How will that feel?
it would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? It'd be unbelievable. I think not only for us, because not only have we had 4, then the Trussell Trust have also had 4.
I don't think a charity have ever had 4.
No,
which is amazing.
And you've also got them, and I think that we all need to remember that they've had 4, and that's amazing for them. So you know what? It's so exciting. It's exciting that so many people support the song, so many people get behind it, and we just want to share that journey with everyone.
We just want to try and raise 1 million this year, you know, and we know the following previous years have kept the food banks open. Last year, the campaign kept the food bank open for a year. It fed a lot of people during the COVID and the pandemic and everything. So, you know, this is something that's bigger now, and you know, it's something that's
the goal is to raise more money. If it ends up being one, that's amazing as well. So we're going to try our best.
We don't do it for that, but it would be a Christmas miracle.
We're getting so many nice comments coming in here, like Christina Matheson here saying, "You're both amazing people. Keep up the great work. The world needs more people like you. Merry Christmas, guys."
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Don't make me cry. It's too early.
Oh, no. Like in a week when you had the bad news about, you know, the government are doing their Christmas party when everyone else is you know, been told to cancel Christmas and all of this stuff. It's such bad news all the time. It's so lovely to have like something positive like this, which it seems like everyone really gets behind. And the fact that Ed and Elton are basically knocking their own single off, you know, it is fantastic, isn't it? I mean, who knows until it's released where it's going to come, but it's looking good, isn't it? So
it needs people to come together at this time of year. And that's what Christmas is all about giving and showing other people love. And that's what we just want to do. And Ed and Elton have been amazing to join us in trying to do this.
What was working with Elton like? Was that
amazing?
Oh, he was so lovely. He's so lovely.
He's so nice. And he was so happy to eat a sausage roll because he was like, I haven't eaten one forever.
He's probably not had one since he was young. He
was asking where we bought them from, and he was like, I've not had a sausage roll in years. And you know what? He was totally lovely. And you know what? It was quite an emotional moment when. So he recorded the vocal part of it before we did the video side of it. So we were in the sound room listening to him, and this is a really weird thing to say, but it was like, oh my God, that's Elton John's voice.
Yeah.
And it was really odd to be that close and hearing somebody that is a legend. That we've all heard his music, we all love his music, and to hear him singing lyrics that we've been working on that was going to help a lot of people, it was quite overwhelming. You know, it's incredible. So thank you to him and Ed for getting involved.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been great fun. I mean, what a great addition already. Another message here, Janice Hamilton said pre-ordered. Someone for that said they're going to pre-order as soon as they're on payday next week. Catherine Logan here said, keep up great work and you'll get to Christmas #1. Merry Christmas to you and your boys.
100% of the profits go to the Trust, so that's amazing, and it will remain. And you know, we've made sure that will always be.
That is so. I mean, you know, that's so brilliant because obviously, you know, when you think about it, that's a lot of money that you're giving away every year. You know, it's money that would change everybody's life, but to give it away to charity, I mean, it's a great thing. So, we've got here Cheryl Dickinson saying, my son is obsessed with sausage rolls too. Or already bought your book for my little girl. Oh yes, Greg the sausage rolls adventures. Like, how's it been being published authors?
Oh, it's been, you know what? It's been amazing. It's been such a whirlwind few months. You know, the book's done tremendous. It got to #1 in the charts. It beat the likes of J.K. Rowling. You know, it's just been incredible from start to finish.
And that must feel so good, beating J.K. Rowling. Honestly,
that doorbell's going.
That doorbell's going. Probably an Amazon parcel, I won't lie.
Probably. You've been hitting Amazon already. I love it.
Online.
So what do the boys think of the new single and working with two legends like that?
Well, Phoenix and Kobe got to be there. They're in the video and they got to meet. I mean, Phoenix, they got to meet them, but obviously they're just like, hey. They just don't really. I said, Phoenix, this is Ed Sheeran. He's a very talented musician. He went, hey man, you all right?
So used to the showbiz life already. What about Elton? Did you educate them on the
really
music beforehand? Oh, we got you on a little pause at the moment. It must be such a big delivery. It's affected your Wi-Fi.
Sorry.
You there?
Yeah, no, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, we just had a little blip there with the Wi-Fi.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it was really funny. We were in the car, and one of, I think, Ed's songs came on, and Phoenix was singing along, and I went, Phoenix, you do know you've met this man. This is that Ed Sheeran man that you met. And he went, God, well, I really like this song.
Now he's going to be we wish he'd been a bit more impressed when he got down to the studio.
Well, they're just so little happy. It was funny.
Yeah.
Kobe just kept wearing Elton John's glasses. So there you go.
Oh, I love it. That's brilliant. Was Elton all right about that? Just wear my glasses.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he just left them on the piano. So there you go.
There you go. If you leave them lying around, I mean, I'd be tempted to have a go and put them on as well myself. I think we've got a little peek at your announcement this morning. We have a little share of that.
Who's ready to try and make history for charity with a sausage roll?
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in. Elton, you in?
I'm in.
Over 14 million people in the UK are currently living on food banks.
Over 4.5 million of those are children.
And 1.5 million are pensioners.
So we're coming together to make a difference this Christmas and raise as much money as possible for people in the United Kingdom that need it most.
Our song is called Sausage Rolls for Everyone and is available to pre-order right now on Amazon and iTunes and will be available on full release on December the 17th.
And 100% of the song's profits will go to the Trussell Trust Food Bank charity.
So please, pre-order the song now and let's try and end food hunger in the UK.
It's time to bring back some Christmas magic with the power of sausage rolls.
So, who wants to hear a little teaser of the song?
Yes, mate.
Oi, that's my line. Yes, mate.
Sausage rolls for everyone.
I love it. I can't wait till we can hear the full thing. It's still getting its final touches being made to it, I understand.
The video, yes, it's been in an edit for the last week, but it's looking amazing. I've been editing it, so
Mark edits it, everything, and
I'm always the one that edits it. So it's a labour of love, and it's gonna be amazing when it comes out.
Oh, I love it. And how are you going to celebrate if you do get that historic 4th consecutive Christmas #1 record?
maybe a giant sausage roll.
With sausage rolls.
Yeah.
It has to be with sausage rolls,
Maybe
surely.
a sausage roll ring.
Yes.
That sounds absolutely delightful. And are you now keeping in contact with the two of them? Are you on sort of like texting terms with both of them now?
Yeah, we stay in touch over Instagram. We'll sort of we've been in touch all the way throughout the campaign in terms of getting stuff ready and making sure we're all aligned on messaging and social media stuff. And yeah, they've been amazing, and we're hopefully going to be doing a few more surprises with them over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned.
Can you give us any hints what they are?
They will involve me. They'll involve sausage rolls and a lot after.
Yeah.
I've got to say, the amount of PR work you have done for sausage rolls, I really do feel that perhaps you should be starting your own brand of sausage rolls soon. That's the next thing, I think.
I could not agree with you more. I mean, this needs to be the next step, doesn't it? The dream needs to be, this face needs to be the face of a sausage roll.
The face of a sausage roll, the Ladbaby sausage rolls.
The only man in the country applying for that role. The face of a sausage roll. I'm here. I'm ready. Sausage roll owners, call me.
I think you made poor Ed and Elton dress up as a sausage roll in the video, didn't you? At some point, I think you told us.
I don't know if we made them. I think they wanted to.
Yeah, sorry, bad choice of words. They asked you if they could dress up as a sausage roll, and you said, "Oh, okay then."
Yeah, I bought an outfit for myself, and they went, "Could I wear that?" And I was like, of course, go for it." So yeah, no, they were dying to get in them. So
I love it. You must be pinching yourself, are you?
You know what? I mean, it's been amazing. It has. You know, the last 6 months have been so incredible. The response of the book. You know, we did a book tour.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, seeing so many people, seeing the response that the books had with people, how the character of Greg resonated with so many people, the families, the children that came up.
And the good work it's done for
knowing
dyslexia.
That, knowing that, you know, us talking about dyslexia has, you know, helped a lot of people. You know, that book gave to the National Literacy Trust, and now to be in a position where, you know, we're working with pop royalty on a song that can make history by making a lot of money for people that can't eat. I mean, it's unbelievable. So fingers crossed.
It's been a lot of crying. There we go.
I bet that has it. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. I mean, what ambitions do you two have left now for all this good work that you're doing? What have you got?
Global domination. It's just sausage rolls globally.
Feed the world, man. Feed the world.
Yeah, I mean, the UK is only the only real nation that's got a real love for sausage rolls. I feel.
Yeah.
I think Australia has it a bit, but I think like
America don't even know what sausage roll is.
It needs cracking, doesn't it? I mean, if there's one person to crack sausage rolls in America, and surely Americans would love it. They'd love sausage rolls. Come on.
They would. I think that's a great aim. Very few Britons have been able to crack America in showbiz, haven't they? But I think you can do it. So yeah. Like, that's the next step. I think with their backing as well, then that's brilliant. And guys, it's absolutely fantastic. And thank you so much for coming on and talking about this morning. Just to ask, how has it been keeping this secret for so long?
Terrible.
Literally the worst secret I've ever had to keep.
Yeah.
Because everyone asks us, everywhere we go. If I go into a supermarket, like, "Oh, you go for Christmas number one?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't decided." I just have to say I don't know. Even yesterday, I was going, "Oh, I don't know yet." Like it's been so hard because it is so amazing.
I'm terrible because I can't keep secrets very well, and I just I've been having to just tell Mark every day on a repeat because on a loop because I can't handle.
So we feel like we're telling someone, we just tell each other again.
You know what? I love that. That's so good. It's yeah, I would have. You know, yes, keeping a secret like that must be tough. I'm because when you came on before and you were like, "Oh, I'm thinking maybe we'll do something," and I was thinking, I'm pretty sure there's something in the works. Yeah.
Yes. It's been in the works for a while, but it's amazing to see it all come together finally.
Have you got the message for the Beatles and Spice Girls? So Paul McCartney and Ringo and the Spice Girls, about if you do get this record that you're going to be beating them on that historic record. I mean, that's something.
The message would be, ring me, let's collab. Let's do it.
Let's get this
Spicy Beatles, come on. Let's do it.
Spicy Beatles. Love it. That's next year sorted. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you coming on. And for anyone that missed that, it's out to pre-order now. Sausage rolls for everyone. It's out to buy and stream on the 17th. And it's featuring Elton and Ed Sheeran. And it's just going to be amazing. So, guys, thank you. It's all for...